The Curse of Valak in the abandoned monastery. The monastery sat at the edge of a desolate cliff, shrouded in a perpetual fog. Locals whispered of its dark past, a sacred ground turned malevolent by an unspeakable curse. Legend had it that Valak, a demon of immeasurable power, had been summoned within its hallowed walls during a forbidden ritual centuries ago. Few dared approach, and those who did rarely returned. Elena, a historian with a penchant for uncovering the truth, dismissed the rumors as mere superstition. She ventured to the monastery armed with only a flashlight, a notebook, and an iron crucifix gifted by a wary villager. The air grew heavier as she approached, carrying an unnatural chill that seemed to seep into her very bones. Inside, the monastery was a labyrinth of decay. Broken pews and tattered tapestries lay scattered across the stone floor, and the faint scent of incense lingered, a ghost of its once sacred purpose. As Elena explored, she felt an unsettling presence, as if unseen eyes watched her every move. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the crumbling walls. In the dim light, she noticed a series of symbols etched into the stones, their meanings obscured by time. She sketched them into her notebook, her curiosity outweighing her growing unease. A guttural whisper echoed through the hall. "Leave." Elena froze. The voice was neither male nor female, its tone dripping with malice. She spun around, but there was nothing, only the oppressive silence of the empty monastery. Her breathing quickened as the temperature plummeted further, her breath now visible in the icy air. She pressed on, determined to reach the central chamber rumored to house the cursed artifact, an ancient tome bound in human skin. The room was just as chilling as the legends described, with a massive stone altar at its center. The tome rested atop it, exuding an aura of palpable dread. As Elena approached, the air grew impossibly cold. She hesitated, her instincts screaming at her to turn back, but the scholar in her refused to leave without answers. She reached out, her fingers brushing the tome's surface. A deafening roar erupted, shaking the walls. The shadows coalesced into a dark figure, a cloaked entity with hollow eyes and a grin that stretched unnaturally wide. "Valak, you dare disturb my sanctuary?" it hissed, its voice echoing in her mind. Elena stumbled backward, clutching the crucifix. She raised it, but Valak only laughed, its voice a cacophony of torment. "Faithless trinkets hold no power here." Desperation took over as Elena began reciting a prayer she barely remembered. Valak shrieked, its form flickering like a dying flame. With each word, the demon seemed to weaken, its laughter turning to rage. "You cannot banish me," it snarled. "The curse is eternal." Summoning every ounce of courage, Elena hurled the crucifix at the tome. The moment it touched the ancient book, a blinding light erupted, consuming the room. When she awoke, she was outside the monastery, her notebook still clutched in her hand. The building loomed in the distance, untouched yet foreboding as ever. Elena fled, the cursed whispers of Valak chasing her down the foggy path. She never spoke of the monastery again, but in her dreams, the hollow eyes of Valak still watched, waiting for the day someone else would dare to trespass.